going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Outside Watson. Screen by James. Wide open. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And stolen by Hardaway. Here's Castle. Money from the wing. Castle's got his second basket.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
At the line,
New York shooting their first free throws of the night. The free throw drops for Williams. Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out. This guy's game is big time.
Now here's Castle. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game.
Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
Pass to Williams. Smith outside. Screen by Robinson. Fires from deep. Smith, that one's good. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet, and Smith is one of the best from deep.
Now the Knicks with it. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Wow. How about the length and explosiveness? I mean, Smith knows how to ignite a crowd.
Hardaway. Off with the layup.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Smith. Stolen by Sarm. Hardaway with it. Halliburton picks him up. Sinks it from distance.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Smith outside. Inside. Butler. The bank shot, no good. Indiana leading. James outside. Outside Watson. And it's New York with a rebound.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Wow. I mean, Smith Jr. displays some power when he zones it on the rim.
Now here's Castle. 6 points for him.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Rebounded by Castle. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history. Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Knicks trail by 3. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Ooh, it's stolen. Outside Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
To the paint. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
From deep. And that's good. Harden for 3. Harden's got 5.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Knicks trail by 4. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Poole's got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, Poole is so slippery on the drive. This guy is so agile on his feet.
Takes a step back. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Stephon Castle. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Williams grabs the board. New York trailing. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Pass to Champagny. Now here's Harden. It's stolen by Halliburton. Outside Butler. Down low. Here's Baron James. And he jams it home with authority.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Here's Kata. Back to Harden. Can they get it? Driving inside.
Well, James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you.
Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back to you.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Butler. Butler punches it home.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
There's 5 to shoot. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Smith outside. Screen by Robinson. For 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Halliburton. Outside for Butler. On the attack, JB.
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
Three-pointer, Harden. Harris on the wing. Fires the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. And he comes up with a bucket. And it's a 7-point New York lead. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Butler. Butler soars in to cap off the break.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Here's Harden, looking to end the run. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A minute 42 left in the half. Poole looking it over. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Pacers trail by 9. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Out of bounds. Pacers ball.
.58 seconds left in the first half of this game. Fires for 3. Oh, LeBron buries the 3.
LeBron James has built his game well beyond the three-point line. You've got to check him everywhere.
To the inside. Smith. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal. First team foul.
Pacers trail by 10. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Outside Kamara. Picked by Smith. To the middle. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Drains the triple. He has 6.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Castle. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Castle's got 12 points in the game.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet already. Castle just taking what he sees open up.
Outside Watson. Back to Castle. Drops it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
The Castle has been outstanding here, giving the defense more than they can handle.
Halliburton on the attack. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Clock at 6. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Castle. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Outside, Williams. To the left side wing. The shot. Smith no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Inside, here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, and Smith Jr. is rolling right now, showing just how dominant he can be.
And it's James with the jam.
Huge bucket at the rim, and they cut into that lead. That's exactly where he likes to make his living.
And it's Butler with the jam.
This guy has got the whole arsenal as a wing. Jimmy Butler can slash to the hoop. He can make jump shots so hard to guard.
Here's Watson. Off target from three-point range.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you, Brian.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. To the paint. Up top, Kamara. He's scoreless. Harris. The layup off target. To the inside. Back to Harden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it. Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Here's Poole. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
2 things there that make that possible for Jordan Poole. Focus and body control.
Now Harden. Pass to Champagny. Back to Harden. Uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
And James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Here's Poole. Poole working the interior.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
A minute and a half left in the third. Three-pointer, Harden. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
One of the great NBA players, one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble. Out
to Harris. Outside Kamara. Lets the three fly. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. And the Knicks lead by 7. Out to Harris. Out left to the wing. Here's Kata. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Kamara, that's good.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Knicks lead 61-54.
24 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Harden, good.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty, the defense has no chance.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
We've always said Jalen Williams seems to play bigger than his size. That 7'2" wingspan and the instincts he brings makes him an exceptional wing defender.
Here's Harden. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th. New York out in front, leading by 7. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Harden's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Lets it go from deep. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Halliburton right side. Halliburton finishes in close.
You have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 16.
Outside Harden.
Jabari Smith Jr.
Shot clock at 6. Nifty move. Yes! And the foul!
Defensive foul.
It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, that has got to be so frustrating for the defense. James Harden just excels at converting through contact.
New York leading by 3. Here's Halliburton knifing in. And the layup is good. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, Halliburton going downhill on the attack. So few guys can stay in front of him.
A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Nice shot by Harden.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Butler surveying the floor. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Here's James. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Williams on the wing. Takes it inside. Pass to Smith. Here's Robinson. Screen by Robinson. For three, Smith. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
Castle misses. New York leading by 6. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Halliburton outside. 5 on the clock. Robinson can't hit.
Oh, my goodness, those chippies. You come to regret those. That is a good look, and you can't complete it.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And here's Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Screen by Robinson. Yes, sir! Make it in the layup.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
74-60.
Saw a screen. From deep. The free ball is down.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. 2 minutes.
Halliburton outside.
2 minutes.
Williams outside. He launches. It's good from beyond the arc.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Good for 2.
Yeah, this kid Castle loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Here's Williams. Ooh, he took a...
Deep in his bag on that dunk.
Pacers trail by 7. Castle outside. And he slams it down.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Oh, forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
Team is in the penalty.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you love to see a guy step in nice, calm, cool, and collected and knock the free throws in.
Castle. Oh, the stuff!
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
Halliburton outside.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Third personal foul. Tyrese Halliburton at the line. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
The finish. Oh, hey, how about that? Oh, he jammed it.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Outside Sarr. Jacks up a three. The three is in. It's stolen by James.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. Alex Sarr, so much confidence for a guy who is so new to this league.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Indiana calls timeout. They're down by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Outside Watson. Oh, the long ball, no good. Lays out. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. They've led by as many as 11. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. So New York wins it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.